it's crooked. Working on another project today. How many times have you gone into your workshop or your workspace and started to do something and realized, you know, this thing is not in the right place to do this job, and it's permanently affixed or semi-permanently affixed, so you can't like pick it up and move it. You got to work with it right there. Well, that's kind of what's going on here. Let me show you. It's my handy dandy trusty vise. It's over here, which when I first put it in, I thought was going to be a good idea because it was, well, out of the way of the door and, you know, other stuff that might be in the way. My little tabletop drill press, you know, is over there, and I'll slide it out to the middle of the table if I wanted to drill anything. So it seemed like a perfect space. Well, here's what's happening. Every single time I go to open it up, I bang into my chop saw because I store it here because that's where the table is. And that's where I stow the table, and I store it on top of the table. And then I'm always beating the heck out of this and struggling with it, trying to get the jaws opened up. And, you know, it's just not good. Plus, there's the wall, and that doesn't afford me much room to go from there to there. That's only 2.5 feet, 28 inches. I can go this way all the way out to the other wall, but not optimum, and I'm tired of it. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to move it into another semi-permanent location, which will afford me a lot more space to, you know, have longer pieces of material in there without banging into that stupid wall. And when I go open up the jaws of the vise, I won't be smacking into my stowed away chop saw. Here's where I'm going to put it. Right there. I'm going to put it right there. It should work okay. We'll take a step back, and it's on the corner. If I put it on there correctly, the door won't open up. It'll hit the table before it hits the vise. That'll be good. And then I've got all of that there, which is the length of the table, plus another 28 inches. So I've got a good 6 feet before I get to the vise, and then I've got another 5 feet there. So I can put in an 11-foot piece of material and still be able to get it in. And if I needed more room, it's the vise has got this, you know, you can rotate the base like many vices can. And what I'll do is I'll just angle it on the corner, and that way it'll go out that door if I open that door, and it'll go out that door if I open up that door, technically, I think. Let me check that real quick. How far does this... yeah, maybe that won't work quite as well. But that's not going to stop me, because that'll afford me quite a bit of room to get a piece of material in there, even if I can't get it out that door. And besides, with material that big, I don't think my table could handle anything bigger than that anyway. So, I'm going to go ahead and fabricate a new leg structure over here because I want it to be pretty robust. Because if I put some weight on it, if I'm pounding on it, I don't want, let me show you. I've got a 2x4 over here and a 2x4 over here holding up the table over here. But I'm going to let it overhang a little bit. So I am going to put a 2x4 here. Plus, that got cut out. I'm not sure exactly why. So I'm going to reinforce this with another 2x4 and then put another 2x4 going this way over here, so that I'll have like a 4x4 plus a little extra. I think it'll be really nice and stable. And then I'll drill into here, and then I'll be drilling into the 2x4 instead of just the tabletop in most of the areas. I think. Now I went to source a couple of extra 2x4s, and all I found, because we've been having some pretty nasty weather, tornadoes, flooding, thunderstorms, rain, it's been soaking wet. The only thing I had that I could source was this 2x4, which is a pretty cool 2x4, but I've used it for other things, and it's very handy to lay plywood and stuff on. Plus, it's soaking wet. So instead, I have these 2 pallet braces that I took apart from a pallet that I've got that I'm not going to use. And it's probably not the best option because it's carved out here for the forklift. You know, it's a pallet. But I think if I put one in this way and one in this way, it'll still give me enough strength through here so that if I do pound down, this will be rigid enough and it won't... I think it's going to be good enough. Besides, the wood is marked, do not reuse. That makes it the perfect wood to use. It's about 32 and an eighth of an inch to the bottom of this, to the floor. But because I know that this is touching that and it's touching the floor, if I just measure it, I could probably get away with going like this. That'll be my mark. I'll put it on the chop saw and cut it to size. I find these Irwin quick rips to be a great helping hand. It's like having a third hand sometimes. All right, I'm gonna put this up here, and I've marked the one piece of wood. I'm gonna size up the second piece of wood right on top of it. I'm gonna use the trusty Irwin over here. It's gonna be my third hand. And this guy's got extra fingers to help make sure it's even Steven. Oh yeah, that's nice. That'll kind of hold things together. There you go. And then I'm gonna spare the line, as they say. I'm gonna cut just above it, so I have a little extra. It's always best to cut it a little long, because if you cut it too short, you can't make it longer. If you cut it a little too long, you can always shave a little off. All right, that's kind of my credo. Let's get over here to the chop saw. And just so that we're not violating any rules, the do not reuse sign is going to be on the discard. I probably should be doing this outside, but it is soaking wet and it is drizzling again. We're supposed to have 2 weeks of pretty constant rain, which is great so that, you know, the lakes and the rivers are all full and I don't have to turn the sprinklers on to water the plants. The weather will water my plants for me, but it makes it tough to work outside. And plus, if I stick that thing out there, it's just going to sink in the mud. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Okay, gotta save the line. Save the line. Save the line. Should always protect your ears. You only have 2 of them. I told you, save the line and it'll save you some heartache later on. It's a little too long. Gonna have to shave a little off. Probably just the, I'm screaming at you because I got headphones on. Probably just the thickness of the blade. Maybe not. It's gonna be good. And it's pine, and it smells wonderful. It is getting dusty, though. I'm going to open the door. But it's the dust. Dusty! All right, let's come take a look at this. Well, I changed my mind. I'd rather it be dusty than humid. It is so humid outside right now because of all that rain. I'm pretty sure we're... Let's see. How humid are we? It says humidity at 74%. Don't like it. Anything more than 40% for me, it just sucks. All right, now I've got to get that out of there. That's where I had my fly swatter. Now I got to figure out another place to put my fly swatter. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way with this little burnt-in CN 29071 HT. I don't know what any of that means. It's a lovely pine smell. I'm going to go this way with that one. And as you can see, this is drooping a little bit. So if I just lift up a little bit and pound it in there, it'll be okay. And then if I put this one this way, this 2x4 should put enough bracing in here, especially if I fasten it close to that. So it should give me structural integrity right to the very end of my table. I think that'll work. Now, what am I going to use to fasten this? A nail gun, of course. Why wouldn't I? Hang on. Nail gun. A nail gun. I mean a pneumatic nail gun. Why not? And just done, 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 and it's done. Although, I gotta turn the compressor on. It's gonna get loud. Nails are in. Let's kick this in just a little bit. Yeah, in case we have a fail, we want to make sure it's in focus. There we go. Gotta get a hammer! If I had a hammer. There you go. Ready? Right up top. Oh, I love this thing. Never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready to fire. That's what my dad taught me. Huh. There we go. Down here. I love using that thing. All right, let's put this in. Do I put it in this way so that the... Oh, you can't see me. You can't see what the heck I'm talking about. Let's come down here. Oh, you still can't see it. All right, so I've got this carve out here. Oh, you know what, though? I'm going to stop yelling. I'm going to take the headphones off. I don't need it right at the moment. Now, what do you think? Do I keep this up above and keep it as a reinforcement, or do I go this way and just have it all right there? I think I need to shave a little off of there because it's too. Oh man! But it's gonna be Squirrel. Okay. I think I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. So that way, structurally, I think it's gonna be better. I do have to take a little off the end though. Hang on. You know, I really like that Ryobi saw. I'm gonna recommend it. So let me turn you this way. There. I'm gonna recommend it. I mean, I just did that. It's a little thin little piece. It's probably just enough. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. And then I'm gonna put nails in this way. This thing is in the way. Let me get that out of here. Get that out of the way. Yeah. Safety first. Safety Sally. Oh my gosh. Let's that down here first. Oh, you know what? I don't have any nails. When you have nails in them, that's what I'm told. You put that in there like that, you slide that up there, you hit the little button, there you go. All right, back down. Oh, got a leak. I don't need it. I don't want to leak. Did I tell you I love this thing? I love this thing too. Get yourself one. Okay, now it's a matter of getting that thing off. I think I can do it with this. I think. Hey, look, when the table's not there, this works great. Not that screwdriver. Heck, that's why I have this, right? Oh my gosh. Using these butterfly mollies, yeah, well, it's worked for, I don't know, how long have I had this in here? Years. That's not what's going in there next. I'm probably going to regret this, but maybe not. Let's snug that down. I'm probably going to regret it, you know. Do I go all the way to the end? Do I come in just a little? I think I come in just a little. Maybe like that. And then I'm going to have a spot where I'm still going to need to put a molly in. But hey, it lived in its other home that way for years. And it lived in this home for 7 years. All right, let's mark the hole. Got a drill. This is the part I don't like. Yeah, because once I make a mistake, these are the screws I'm using. I had a chance to use my chop saw. I could use my, is that going to fit? Yeah, that'll probably go. I got to use my chop saw. Got to use my drill gun, my power drill. And I got to use the pneumatic hammer. Well, it's not a pneumatic hammer, but it hammers nails. Nail gun, that's what it's called. All right, let's give it a whirl. Wish me luck. Woo, that looks lovely. Oh yeah, that's gonna feel good. Oh, well, that might be a little, that's gonna be okay, maybe. Should I go one more size bigger? I'm gonna be sorry if I did. Drill it, please. I was looking around over here for, where'd my vise go? Because it usually sits there, it's right there. I totally missed where the vise is. It's right here. Alright. There's a part of me that says I should have done this a little differently, and then there's another part of me that says, what the heck, it's already here. Let's swivel that just a little bit. Let's put that down there. I'm gonna get, what am I gonna get? I'm gonna drill that in there somehow. By hand. By hand? Yeah, I think so. Hang on. 1/2 inch deep socket by Nico. I did a review on this. The Naiko half-inch drive socket set. Deep socket. And I used it on my truck. I use this all the time. You need to get yourself a set of these. I'll put a link below. Not sponsored, but it is an affiliate link. Oh man, I do love this thing. Adapter to go from one to the other to the other. It can slip. Oh, wrong side. Put this in there. Scared me. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. As my wife says, you don't need luck. You just need God's help. And she's absolutely right. Okay, I don't want to go too far in there because, well, then I can't square it up. Okay, this one goes right in there. Look at that. It's going in. Whoa! Half inch. Oh my gosh, this is just, I'm already feeling better. I no longer have it. Oh, look at that. You need another angle of this. Here. There's no more. Oh my gosh. I love it. Look at that. The table saw, chop saw stand is no longer in the way. This is waiting for another obstacle to be the problem and the reason why I didn't do this in the first place. No, I think this is the right move. This. And it's solid. Oh yeah, that's not going anywhere. I love it. I love it. Huh. Now, if I want to store this, I do believe I should do something like that so I don't... yeah, I should probably go that way with it. So that I only have this to catch my thigh and cause much cussing and swearing. Yeah, there you go. And then, oh man, look at that. If you don't have a 4.5 inch vise, you need at least a 4.5 inch vise. Now, it's a pony, which they make pony clamps. You're familiar with pony. I'm not affiliated. Oh, here. Hang on, though. I will show you. I'll pick you up. It's worth it. Trust me. It's the Pony 245/45. I'm going to put a link. I'm going to find it. I'm going to put a link. And I think you'll like it. I've been waiting centuries. Well, maybe not centuries. But a very long time to do this. This is what we're here for. It's my... Is it focused? No, of course not. Now it is. It's my new vise. And it doesn't wiggle around. When it was over there, it had some wiggle issues because it was... I was using these drywall molly things because that's all I could do when... Now I can use these on something else. Alright. Where am I going to put my fly swatter? I don't even know where my fly swatter is right now. Right there. Yeah. It goes right here. This should go... Which way does this go? This goes this way. Yeah, this thing, I don't use this all that often, but that's going to go there. I got to tighten that down, and I will. Where's my fly swatter? I just... Oh, it's up here. Oh, man. And my fly swatter, should it go here? No, should it go there? I think I'm going to put it there. It'll be out of harm's way. That's where the fly swatter goes. It's perfect. You guys are beautiful. Thank you for coming along with this journey with me. I'll leave links. See you next time. I'm such a rebel. No one will ever know.
A hammer in my email.